Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Brie, and if you're new, hello to you too. Okay, so I know a couple days ago I watched a scary video by Mr. Nightmare, and it literally was like it was too much sauce, way too much. But I mean, it's cold and raining outside, so what better way to celebrate cold, rainy weather than to watch a scary video? So yeah. And I was requested to watch the Cry Reads Symmetry, and I also realized, or somebody told me actually, I'm tripping. I just got off work, so I'm a little. But anyways, don't mind me, I'm bugging. But somebody mentioned that there's animated Cry Reads, so, and I just happened to find the animated version of this Cry Read. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna make it better. It's probably gonna be worse because the last time I watched the Cry Reads, it was scary, and now that's animated, I don't know. But we're gonna get through it together. So yeah. Let's watch it.
Symmetry.
Ew, his voice. He's such a good storyteller.
Love Symmetry.
Do you now?
I'm not sure exactly why, but I've loved it since I was a kid. Most children are messy and forgetful of their things.
Adorable.
Not me. I knew everything has a place, and in my room, everything was right where it belongs.
Pause. I'm sorry.
My parents didn't have it. My grandparents didn't have it either. Not a single person in my family had it.
What's it?
I started referring to it as it because I truly believe it's a thing inside of me. A stowaway that shouldn't be there, but lives inside me. It's a need, a desire, a longing to be perfect. Perfect on both sides. As an adult, I'm at the point where I can't live my life normally. I can't keep a job. Women don't stay with me because they can't handle it. Honestly, I don't even care when they leave. They're messy and make things difficult. They roll over on my side of the bed instead of staying on their own. They leave dishes in one side of the sink but not the other.
That's what we do.
I can't work anymore, so when they leave for the day, I have to stay home and fix everything. It's a relief when they leave for good. The feeling never lasts, though. Eventually, it comes back and finds something else that needs fixing. You may be asking, why would I seek out relationships to begin with if I can't stand them?
Everybody needs somebody.
It's hard for me to sleep in the middle of the bed all night without moving. Other than the relationship problem, my life is pretty much in order. I say pretty much, but there is one last issue that must be dealt with. You see, I have what's called heterochromia iridium, or two different colored irises.
Okay.
My right eye was cornflower blue.
The symmetry part.
Left pale green.
I don't pay attention.
Both my parents have cornflower blue eyes. My siblings and cousins as well.
Aww.
My green eye is the broken one. It makes me unbalanced.
Here's an idea. Contacts! Crazy, I know. What?
Every time I look at myself in the mirror, it just stares back at me. It's all I think about now. Everything is in its right place. Except my green little mistake. It didn't hurt at first.
Whoa.
When I dug the spoon under my eye. It didn't even hurt when it popped out and was hanging by my cheek. Was it shock that was keeping the pain away, or was it? I snipped the optic nerve and blotted the warm fluids that was streaming down my face. My vision being cut in half was a strange sensation.
Yeah, now your
what was
symmetry's
left
off,
of the dangling flesh I placed back in the now empty hole. I bandaged the wound, rinsed the spoon, and went to sleep. I woke up happy. I slept better than I had in years. It was finally done. I was fixed. I got out of bed and I stumbled to the bathroom. My body ached and my head was on fire. I flipped the switch in the bathroom and the light was blinding. I slowly removed the bandage that was soaked with blood and was sticking to my face like tape.
Ew.
When I looked up at the mirror, my stomach turned.
Yeah.
Only then had I realized what I'd done to myself.
Yeah, you just mutilated yourself.
There was a hole in the left side of my face.
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you...
Not the right. I was unbalanced. Again. It was much harder.
Here's another idea for you. Get a fake eye that's the same color as your other eye, and then problem solved. This guy. I don't know.
The second eye. My hands were shaky. When I dug the spoon in, I missed several times, puncturing my pupil 3 times before I finally got it in the right place. Once the eye popped out.
Whoa! Bro, like, my brother, like, what is wrong with him? Dude, not even D-U-D-E, but D-O-O-D. Dude, what is wrong with you? Now you're blind. For what reason? What reason? He could have went to the doctor, got a fake eye, same color as his other eye, and he would have been perfectly balanced. Like, bro. But now that he's blind, I guess maybe that, I don't know.
But I reached for my scissors to finish the job. The blood from the previous night had dried on the blades.
Ew,
so the scissors
you're about to get yourself cut
very well. You know when you were a kid in elementary school and your teacher made you cut construction paper for projects?
And the paper got stuck in the bag, you couldn't cut it.
Did you ever try to cut too many pieces at once?
Yep. I know where he's going with this.
The blades would just kind of fold over each other and the paper would get pinned between them.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know where you're going with this.
That's what happened with my eye. The optic nerve was pinned right between the 2 blades. It was stuck. And as I tried desperately and frantically to make it unstuck,
I'm sorry,
I slipped on the blood and started falling to the floor.
Okay, and I apologize for the pausing. I really do. I just cannot right now. I really can't. You saw me twitch just now? Like, I twitched because I felt my eye, like, I feel like he's, like, in my eye. He's trying to cut my eye out, yo. Okay, no more pauses. I'm sorry.
Reflexes kicked in, and I let go of my eye to try to break my fall with my hand. The weight of the stuck scissors on my hanging eye was unbearable. I knew I couldn't stand it long enough to make it to the kitchen to get the knife.
I'm gonna hold on to my chair.
So
I'm not gonna pause.
I pulled it straight out of my head. I felt the flesh tear from the inside of my skull. I felt it rip and spew liquids everywhere. I knew I was crying, but there was no telling the tears from the blood from the ocular fluid. When I heard the wet slap of flesh against the tile floor...
I'm sorry. Ignore my eye. My eye is just offended.
I knew it was done. I could live my life without having to see people's awful, messy, uneven lives. Relief washed over me.
Until he realizes.
And I knew it would last this time.
Look to scoop his brain out.
I never felt this way before. Never had this much hope. As I laid in my bathroom on that cold,
bleed out,
wet, sticky tile, I smiled for the first time. in years. Dictated, but not read.
Yo. Okay, I'm gonna cut this off now because that's freaking me out. Like, I am speechless. My eyes are offended. Don't worry, guys. I would never do that to you. So these are gonna stay in my head. Not gonna do that to you. That was whoa. Like, his problem could have been solved so simply, but I guess I really don't know how he survived all this. I don't know. I mean, I know it's a story, but still, like, dude, bro, my brother, like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, it's like, psych, nah, he's not my brother. Psych, nah, he's not related to me at all because he's crazy. He needs some help. That is insane. And once again, I'm sorry for pausing so much. I just could not. You saw my eye twitching. My eye was so offended. It just needed a second to get it together, because that's trifling. I don't even know. That's wild. And he's such a good storyteller. And then the animation just really pushes you over the edge. And I just had to pause it. I was not ready. But anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling on. And yeah, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.
You know my diamonds be shining. Pull up 488 just like what? Yeah, I'm famous now. Told my nigga hold my gun. Yeah, what? Diamonds they cost so much. Yeah, smoking that gas. I gotta hold my